Well, I'm Mark McMinn with the McMinn Group, and we are a local team here in this greater Gwinnett community that carries a deep passion for local, but equally that we have been given and taken national influence. And for us, where that influence has come from, it has come from people like yourself who they look into the future and they see a transition. Maybe you're watching this and you are considering being the very first person in your family to ever own a home. Or maybe you're watching this and you're now a family of four, that school systems are of massive importance. Maybe like all of us, we've watched Chip and Joanna, like we are now considering the fixer-upper thing. And you are looking for the 10 acres to spread out and have privacy. Or maybe you're watching this and the kids have gone on to college, they're married, and the grandkids, and this is where you want to have Christmas. And this is the table that you want to sit at over Thanksgiving dinner. And for us, those same stories and those same dreams are the reality that sits on our side of the table. That we made a promise to ourselves as a team at McMinn Group that we would constantly push the bar. That at each and every time we were trusted with a property, that we would push harder and farther to bring excellence to the forefront of the conversation. And so for us, it's why we constantly bring professionals to the table, be it professional photography, professional videography, that we employ script writers, we employ people who are going to edit things and bring excellence to the table. All of this is part of a larger reality that we understand that selling a house, it's not bricks and sticks. It's not the mortar. It's not the steps. It is the story that house is the backdrop. That when I bring clients into a house or when I sit down at their table and they're getting ready to make a transition, they're not telling me about the electrical wiring. What they're telling me about is the memories that were part of that house and the memories that they want to build next. And so in reality, for McMinn Group, we see that we're actually called to be storytellers. The best version of us are people who sit around a table and spend 80 hours on each and every house that we're trusted with, 80 hours building out a story and a lifestyle so that when we put that house up for sale, that when people see it, they see the story that it's building and they see themselves as part of that story. It's funny, when we watch movies like Star Wars, we always relate to the main characters. Like if I were to ask you, who's the character in Star Wars that you most relate to? Inevitably, you'd pick Leia, you'd pick Luke, you'd pick Obi-Wan. You'd pick one of these characters because you see yourself in them. But you know what I've never seen? I've never seen someone describe one of like the alien characters that's at the bar scene. So it's a character that has no name and is just at the very bottom of the credits. You and me, we see ourselves as essential parts of a story. And so for us, we've just believed passionately that we are to be great storytellers who sell lifestyles and that houses are the backdrop to the story. We believe that excellence is important. Excellent storytelling like this, it's compelling, it's engaging, it draws you in, and it allows you to see what's next before it's even a reality. That when you look at that house that you've fallen in love with, you've actually fallen in love with what's next in your life. And we believe our role in that is to help bring that to the forefront if you are going and buying, but also for our sellers, for our people who are listing their homes for sale. That's the story that we want to paint. Just writing in a description, seeing 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms doesn't sell emotion. It doesn't allow someone to fall in love. Marketing is bringing excellence to the table. We are great storytellers. What that means is that your bottom line is as high as it could possibly be, that you are leaving with the maximum equity out of a transaction that if you're anything like me, and frankly, the vast majority of us, a home is our most valuable asset. And so getting the most money out of that to go and inspire what's next, that's a really significant thing. So treating it with a precious handling and care, knowing that it's not your business that you bring your bride home to. It's not your favorite park that when you have a newborn that you bring them to, what you bring them. We're talking about the place where you are deeply invested. It's a place where You're going to open Christmas presents. It's the place where the team party's going to be. It's all of that and so much more. And that's what we are selling. And it's ultimately what we're creating.